Yeah, we haven't scored many runs either. I think you tip your hat to their pitching staff too. But we've obviously given up a lot of runs in a couple of nights. Make it tough. Not much, I think the pitching as much as anything. Obviously, Hamilton had a big night.
Does there come a point where you just got to kind of tip your hat, that you were part of to actually see somebody hit 4 home runs? I know obviously it's not what you guys want, but
I'd rather seen it from a different dugout. But no, I'm more focused. Those things, he's been doing that to a lot of teams in baseball and American League. Not to that extent, but he's a good player, really good player. Does a lot of things. He's one of the best players in the game. See why? I was really impressed with Jake battling his way through that and giving us some innings, getting deep in that ball game.
Buck, as somebody who once intentionally walked Barry Bonds with the bases loaded, did you ever give a thought to, hey, we just can't get this guy out tonight?
Now, yes.
Yeah.
It's, the situation dictates it. They've got good people behind him, really good people all the way through their order. And, it's not a, obviously he's a premier hitter, but, so are about 7 or 8 of the other guys. It's a good club.
Jake's line obviously wasn't what he wanted, but did you feel overall, besides a couple bad pitches?
There's not much margin of error there. Felice is pitching real well, and if we could hold it at 3 there, we felt like we'd make a run at him. But Hamilton kept that from happening. The big thing with guys like him is you got to try to minimize the damage with people on base. And that's hard to do. There's just not any breathing spots there. At times, we get it going. But it's a very deep lineup. That's why they played for the World Championship 2 years in a row. But we can play with them.
After the series in Boston, you talked about that you had some trepidation facing these guys because they were the 2-time champions. Is this sort of your worst fear watching?
No, not
this
at all.
team?
I think trepidation would be the wrong word to use completely. I think you know well enough trepidation. No, it's just the respect to people that have done the things they've done, and same way we feel about Tampa Bay coming in behind them. It's the big leagues. It's tough. It's a challenge. It's very hard to do, and we've done a good job with it so far. And we'll turn the page and be ready for tomorrow.
Well, how much margin of error is there when you're facing this lineup specifically?
It kind of falls underneath the no kidding. Everybody, there's good players in big leagues, and they've got a lot of them. And, make quality pitches. We've made a lot of mistakes. And I think that's it as much as anything. Obviously, I'll be the first guy to tip my hat to them, but, we're capable better.